Tulsi loke korite pracharan. To preach the part of this love of the gopis, and also to remember that this path to love the gopis can only be had by following the rules and regulations and the lower principles, I have come. So, he has come for these two major reasons: to give prem bhakti and expand on that love that Srimati Radharani has for him. It is noted here that, so they are what you call the external reasons for the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the internal reasons. So the external reason, as I said, is connected to the major reason, the major crux of the matter. To, in the beginning, remember I said Shri Krishna, Vaishaka Devi is asking why you so forlorn, and he's saying, I am feeling Krishna Karuna Sindhu, Dina Bandhu. So he's Karuna Sindhu, Dina Bandhu, but was he was Jagat Pati. He is the father of the entire world, Aham Bija Pradapita. So he's Karuna Sindhu, that nature of the Lord is Karuna. Hey Karuna Sagar. So he's full of this mercy, this compassion, this tendency. So the external reasoning for him to come is to give this love of God, to save the jeev. The only thing, and I was listening to, I don't know if you all listen to this Prabhuji Namras, I don't know if you all know, it's a podcast, Namras Das, and he was saying, one of the devotees, I think from ISKCON Florida, he was saying that some people he was talking, he was actually speaking about prayer and what so forth, and many devotees are asking to pray for the devotees in Ukraine, and he said, apart from praying for the devotees, what we could do is fulfill the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by performing Hari Nam Sankirtan. Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Hare Nam eva kevalam, kalo nasti eva gatir nanyata. Now, I try to remember, I don't know, Goswami Sanatan Goswami, I cannot remember at the moment, but one of the Goswamis had stated that Hare Nama actually refers to Shri Krishna, Srimati Radharani, the 8 principal gopis, and the 108 affiliated gopis. Hare Nama refers to Shri Krishna, again I am saying, Srimati Radharani, the 8 principal gopis, and the 108 affiliated gopis. So, in chanting of the Mahamantras, one expands their chanting from maybe 4 to 12 to 16 to 25 to 32 to 64 to 120, you know, 148 going up, leaving maybe 2 minutes to take a rest, go there for 2 minutes and go back to chanting. You know, as one embraces the concept of Harinam Eva Kevalam, also Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam, that means chanting should be done not mechanically, but with the understanding that this is my Lordship, this Tulsi, remember that the same Tulsi Devi that Advaita Acharya Sarashiv would have held in his hand to call Tulsi Dalamatrena. That same Tulsi that Advaita Acharya would have held in his palm of his hand with a little gel, little water, is the same Tulsi Devi we have to embrace, take up and place to our heads and pray, oh beloved Tulsi Mala, please, may you give me the mercy to chant this Harinam. May you give me the mercy to go and understand the more intricate details of Krishna consciousness, following the path of our particular spiritual master, be it Guru Prasad Maharaj, Satsut Maharaj, whoever, whichever personality, and Srila Prabhupada. So you're praying like that. So that I actually heard, I forget his name, Sachinandan Swami, I think he's from Germany, Sachinandan, yes, Swami. He was speaking about how we approach Tulsi Devi, how we approach the Tulsi Mala. So similarly, as I said, the external reason for Lord Chaitanya's appearance, Anarpita Charinchirat Karnavatirnana Kalu समर्पयितुम उन्नत उज्ज्वल रासम स्वभक्ति श्रियम हरिपुरत सुंदर धूति कदम्ब संदीपिता सदा हृदय कंदरे स्फुरतो वा सच्चिनंदना. Says here that is praying Spuratah, let that Lord Gauranga be manifest. Why? Because only that Gauranga can give Ujjvala Rasam. Only he can give Rasam. Right? Not the sweet. Not the bees, alright? So he is Avatirnaha. He is the origin of all the avatars. Just as in the Bengali language also the other word is Avatari. Means the origin of all the avatars. He is Avatirnaha. So that Lord, what does he do? He can bestow what no other incarnation can give. What he gives? The holy name. As I said, Harinam Eva Kevalam. Bhajo Krishna, Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna, Koro Krishna Shiksha. This is what Gauranga Mahaprabhu gives. That we chant Hare Krishna, do Harinam Sankirtan. And actually at this time period, it is important because, I don't know if you all know, 1973, Srila Prabhupada, and as I said, I'm not, no say or something to predict anything, I'm just saying what Srila Prabhupada said. 1973, Srila Prabhupada was asked by some disciples, Srila Prabhupada, and you can check the database about this, what will occur if persons do not follow this Hare Krishna movement and they do not chant, and due to the sinful nature of the slaughterhouse and other things like that. Srila Prabhupada said that just see that due to this Cold War that is occurring at that time, 1973, 50 years, we're giving it 50 years from now, and then bombs will drop and bust. He said bust, enough, finished. 1973 plus 50, 2023. 2022, 2023. But he also said, I think, I can't recall which people you would have asked, Srila Prabhupada, what can be done to alleviate the situation? What can be done to alleviate the situation? Well, do what the Prem Yug Avatar Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says. We chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We do what the Prem Yuga Avatar, the Avatari says. No matter, that's another point of contention. Even though the scripture like Chaitanya Bhagavat will say he's the Yuga Avatar, yes, he comes within this Kali, but yet he is not Avatar. As I said, he is Avatari, as Chaitanya Charitamrita holds. He is the origin. So that's the external reasoning for Gauranga to come. But the internal reasoning, as I said, back to the major point, he comes to taste that ras. He is seeing Srimati Radharani going through so many divine emotions and he wants to taste that. So it says, Shri, in the Adi Leela of Chaitanya Charitamrita 1:6, Shri Radharya Pranaya Mahima Kidrasho Vanaiva Swadeyo Yena Bhuto Madhurima Kidrasho Va Madhima. So I won't go into all the linguistics here, but it says here, designed to understand the glory of Radharani's love, the wonderful qualities in him that she alone relishes through her love, and the happiness she feels when she realizes the sweetness of his love, the Supreme Lord, richly endowed with her emotions. So as I said, when he went by Shakadevi, had asked Shri Krishna to come to the material world, and she will also come. She will be his guru, Shiksha Guru, because he is Ishwar Puripad, Guru of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauranga. So when that Gauranga comes to relish the sweetness of the love, he can only ask for that sweetness via the original Guru, Srimati Radharani. So he would have asked, O Radhe, can you give me this mercy? Can you give me your bhav? So it said here, Anubhavataha, can you give me that bhav and your luster, that golden complexion? So Shri Krishna takes, he is Hari, he takes the golden complexion of Srimati Radharani, and he takes the bhav of Shri Mati Radharani, and then he comes to the material world. So that's it. That's so. So due to the time period, I would have to conclude here today. But to reiterate again what we stated before, not only does the Lord come being Jagat Pita to save the jivas, he comes to chase that love of Srimati Radharani and to distribute the Yuga Dharma for this age, which is Kalir Doshni Rajana Shtihe Mahangura Kirtanariva Krishnasya Mukta Sangam Param Praje. O Raja Pariksit, it's stated that what should we do in Kali? We should chant and do Harinam Sankirtan, and while the function performing this Sanatana Dharma of chanting Hare Krishna, then all worries, all problems, this Mahamoha can go, all illusions can go. So let us chant one loudly, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. One more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So I thank you all for giving me this opportunity to speak, but as you know, the time has elapsed, Carlos me Krishna says, but most of all, we should be thankful to Srila Prabhupada for giving us such beautiful books such as Chaitanya Charitamrita and Teachings of Lord Chaitanya. So I urge you all, if yourself just read the Teachings of Lord Chaitanya, read it, try to get it, because it will be added here also. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.